Good morning, everybody. It's lovely to be here with you this morning. Not such a bright day, but or I hope it's better where you are. My name's Julia Ngapo, and I'm a holistic business and executive coach with a specialism in all things marketing. I've been involved in marketing for something like 25 years, man and boy. I'm bringing that specialism to help women in business to clarify their goals, release overwhelm, and to empower them to create and run a business that they actually love to get up to every morning. So if you're watching this video, it would be great if you could let me know that you can see me, that you can hear me, all the usual stuff. And it would also be really great if you could share the video to your personal and your business Facebook profiles. It gives business women in some added exposure, and it can also help to bring more people to the workshops, because as you know, the Business Women in workshops are open to members and non-members alike. So you may have somebody in your network who would benefit from attending this workshop or any of the other amazing workshops that Business Women in put on. So if you could write in the comments whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on replay, that would be amazing. And let me start by asking you 3 questions. What is the one business activity that you could undertake that would allow you to drive traffic to your website, give a sense of flavour and a sense of personality to that website, that would help demonstrate your expertise, and that would help build the know, like and trust that we know is so important in building that relationship between buyer and seller? Well, it's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? Because the clue is in the title to this workshop. It's blogging, of course. Now, if you've ever wanted to create a blog but just haven't quite known how to go about it, perhaps you're worried that you won't come up with enough content ideas, or you're not writing about the stuff that your audience want to read, or you're not sure how to do the technical aspects of creating a blog, how to publish it and where to put it and all the rest of it, then this workshop is for you. Similarly, it's also valuable for those who've been writing a blog for some time and just want to check that they're perhaps doing it right, or pick up some extra tips and tricks. As I say, this workshop is open to members and non-members alike. It's even open to men. So do please share this video to your personal and business pages. So what can you expect from this workshop? Well, we'll be taking an A to Z really look at blogging. It's a really popular workshop with business women in. It's jam-packed with information, and as I say, it'll take you from the basics of what do you create, how do you get content ideas, how do you create a compelling title that means that people are going to read on and read the blog itself. How do you optimize it for search engine purposes so that it's found when you Google a search or use another search engine for that particular subject area? How do you get a return on investment? How do you promote it after you've written it so that you actually get eyes on it? All those questions and more will be answered in the workshop on the 23rd of November. It's from 10 until 12 in the morning. And if you go to businesswomen.org and click on the workshops tab, you'll see my mug, and you'll be able to buy tickets from there at the bargain price of £15, I believe. So 3 top tips that I can give you for writing a blog. Number 1 is know your audience. Know everything you can about your audience. That involves obviously identifying your audience and niching down. But if you know the challenges that they're facing and can align that with the solution that you hold, then that makes writing any sort of content, whether it's blogging or social media, it makes it so much easier. The second top tip is to batch content. So set aside an hour, a couple of hours in your diary if you can. Treat it like you would client work. Block that time out. And then sit with a piece of paper and a pen and just brain dump, just brainstorm ideas. You'll find that some of them will be absolute, if you're anything like me, some of them will be absolute rubbish and will never see the light of day. But you will get some gems there, and those gems will lead on to other ideas. And believe me, it's far easier to do it that way than it is to sit down with a blank Word document and that blinking cursor and think to yourself, well, what am I going to write about today? Much easier. And the third tip is to ask your audience. If you're still stumbling over content ideas, ask your audience. Put a post out on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, and ask your audience what are the specific challenges that they're facing at the moment. Ask them what questions they'd like answered. Now, I'll be giving you lots more tips on how you can come up with really good content ideas on the workshop on the 23rd of November. So do join me then. As I say, go to businesswomen.org, click on the workshops link, and you'll find the link for booking tickets. And you can also find my details if you want to reach out to me direct. You can find my details in the member directory under Julia Ngapo Business Coaching. So I think that's all I've got to say to you this morning. I'll look forward to seeing you on the 23rd of November between 10 and 12. Do make sure you've got lots of questions. I love a good question. The only silly question is the question that you don't ask. So come with bearing gifts of questions. And I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.